Alright, there you go, guys. Back in. Got our new generator installed. Got a new pulley on there, a new regulator. I ran into a little issue with this car, and I hate problems like this. Self-inflicted bullshit. So every once in a while even the chump gets stumped. I knew there was some sort of a voltage issue, you know, something shorted the fuel pump out, but when I checked my voltage at the coil, it was proper, and then the generator was more of a mechanical issue. Let me see if I can find the pulley. Yeah, here's the pulley that blew up, and you can actually see the shininess on the pulley here where it was actually rubbing against the generator once this broke, you know. And then the regulator, it's got a noise inside of it. Okay, what else was I going to show you? I had to get a hub off this one, had to get a keyway. Anyway, so I went to start it, nothing. You know, click, 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 like the starter was bad. So I got under there and I put a switch on it, and I bypassed the Ford solenoid. It's got a Ford solenoid because they draw less amps, so they bypassed the Volkswagen one, and it turned over, but my fuel pump wouldn't work. So I got back to the basics. I looked under the back seat. It's got a brand new battery box. I opened the battery box up, took a look in there, and guess what? The battery was hooked up backwards. So you don't want to do that. It's never good when you hook the battery up backwards. You start cooking all the components. So let's throw you on the stand here and go give it a start and see how she sounds. I got to get another piece of fuel line. Found another bad piece. We're going to replace it all. There we go. Real quick so I can untangle my timer light. This should happen, man. mission complete. Get some new fuel line, and well, maybe we'll pick it up here in a minute. I don't even like it sitting in my shop leaking. I got a towel under there soaking it up. But anyway, it's back in the car. She's running good. I got to put a bolt in the muffler over there. We'll add some fuel line. We'll put some wire ties here and there, and we'll be getting rid of this one tomorrow. Come out here tonight and clean up the mess from the tools. Oh my God. So it was a long day. Took a little break. That video took forever to upload. That's why I didn't have a reinstall video. I figured while it was uploading, I would go ahead and get this done. So we got a little bit done today. We R&I'd this motor. We put a generator on there, put a new pulley on it, and got the fuel pump installed, wired the fuel pump. We're going to need some fuel line. We got our rocker shafts assembled today. I put a dot here and a dot there. This is head number 1, and we got head number 2. And yeah, I don't know why Andrea labeled this video assembling cylinder head. Sorry about that, guys. And I got some specs on our 1915 cam. It's a 280 on the duration and 410 on the lift with the Volkswagen rocker. So it's a decent little cam, about the size that's in this motor. This one's got a little better exhaust on it, and that's about all, you know, same carburetors. And the 1915's definitely got some better heads on it, so more port work and stuff like that. So I'm sort of worried about the exhaust killing the power, but we'll see. You know, if it's real shitty, then we'll put a merged exhaust on it. And yep. So all right, that's where we're at. The neck collar off still. Can't stand it. Andrea's on vacation, so she's not nagging me. I am going to put it back on though. I got to sleep with that thing. Apparently that's where you do all the damage, when you're sleeping. So any hoozle, I'll go ahead and put a bolt or 2 in this. And yep. So we'll be done here with this one tomorrow for sure. And I'll give you a wrap-up video. Maybe we'll do a little test drive in the old Beetle and show you how it runs. Alright guys, maybe I'll do an answering a question video or something later, because I'm going to be bored. Nobody's here, you know. Maybe tomorrow we'll get on your Ranger, Ronnie. I've seen you've been commenting, and you've been more than patient, buddy. I'm definitely get on that. Get it knocked out. I gotta get this tape off of here. I'll show you what I got going on in here. I don't know if I already showed you guys this or not. There you go, I don't know if you can see it. But I went ahead and painted everything in there. Did the rock guard, or not rock guard, but I did bed liner. Bed liner, that's it. Rhapsody liner it in there. So that's all cleaned up, ready to go. We're ready to install this transmission. I got to paint the fuel tank cover. Maybe in the morning I'll do that. I got that set aside. And hopefully tomorrow I'm hoping to assemble the 1915. Get that all in one piece. Gotta dig up some head studs, and we gotta valve job the heads. So I gotta get my heads assembled. That'd probably be a better goal, assembling the cylinder heads, getting those complete, and then we can go ahead and put the assembly together. So that's where we're at. So yeah, that's what we'll do with this one tomorrow. We'll get the 1915 put together, get the heads put together, and build our short block, and we'll do our heads, and then we can put the rings on our pistons, on our cylinders, and we'll be ready to ship that bad boy, or take a road trip, whatever we're going to do. So there we go. One pretty set of rockers. Somebody asked me if I ever used the ratio rockers, and the question to that is yes. You can use the ratio rocker. You want to use a cam though that's made for ratio rockers. The cam that are made for ratio rockers have half the lift on the cam. You know, they do make a high lift stock rocker, I guess. You know, you can do that to get a little extra lift, but yeah, you know, it's a good way to get a little bit of power out of a stocker. You can put a set of bird rockers on there and it'll pick it up a little bit for sure. But not too many people want to buy the high lift rockers because they're in the $260 range. So if you buy the cheap ones, and the good ones are in the $700 to $1,000 range. So yeah. Alright guys, let me shut this off so this isn't a long upload, and we'll talk to you guys later.